This has been a long time coming. I've talked about how I love these jerry launchers. I've skied them kind of as a daily driver for years. They're just fun to zip around, but I made copies of them. It's pure maple, works of art, Galactic Space Odyssey artwork. I really like the combo of the art on the ends and then the bindings in the middle on the wood. Anyway, first turns right here. So tonight's objective was A, to test these skis, and B, to get poking around the trees because the snow's been real good down lower in the mountain. So I decided to try to poke in some random tree spots that I rarely, if ever, go. I think this first one might be a complete first run, actually. So these skis, look at these little wiggle turns. They're sharp, so they're the same dimensions of those other skis, pretty similar flex, but these got a pretty sweet tune there from Powderhound Ski Shop here in Girdwood, and they are just quite sharp compared to those old K2s that are completely opposite of sharp. But when this runs at 100%, you'll hear the ice underneath, and the sharp edges were just shrouping and digging in, but the skis are small enough you can like manhandle them around, and they're soft enough you kind of pound through some of these bumps, and you know, you can feel the heels kind of press through like you're bending the ski to its max. But all in all, I would say I liked them. I honestly have never skied this exact run like this, coming over the roll of this thing and then into these trees, like, because they cut these trees a couple years ago, and in the last couple of years it's just been such crappy snow down low that you're never ever poking in these trees because it's just frozen gnar. But this seems to be slightly powdery. That might have been the biggest cliff of the year. Bam! That was like 8 feet maybe. Coming in that same section of trees from the right this time. I was trying to find the sweetest line, obviously. Way to the right, if you see that chunk of land roll over under those trees, there's a cliff here that I decided not to go off of, but to the right of this whole chunk of woods, it all cliffs out. You can see that horizon line under the trees there. That's all cliff over there, so you can't really venture too far that way, but it all chokes kind of through this little choke. Definitely enjoying these skis. I think I'm going to ski them tomorrow. We got coaching. Look at this lower tree section. I honestly never skied in here ever. Look, it's barely skiable anyway. It's like backcountry, kinda. And in general, I mean, Alyeska's pretty restrictive on the trees they'll let you go in. So there's all sorts of chunks of trees around the mountain, but they're generally so crappy you don't want to go in there. On these rare occasions, you kind of do. Wiggle turn, slam the groomer, slam. So I'm just linking all these different tree sections I hit. I did like 4 runs on Chair 4. I didn't even take the tram because there's too many darn people. This is Skier's Left Gear Jammer. Letting them run a bit. I did rip on some groomers. They felt pretty good. I mean, a sharp bass tune goes a long way. Alright, the rest of these are going to roll through 100%. This little jig. That sure was fun. Those skis, I'd say the home build skis for the win. Got a ton more skis coming in hot the next few days, so hit that subscribe button. Don't want to miss out. Thanks for watching.